Is it necessary to develop public speaking skills? In this video, I will tell you about 5 opportunities that this skill can create in your arsenal. We have to acknowledge the fact that most people do not know how to speak in public, and at the very least, you gain a real competitive advantage when this skill is part of your skill set. And the first opportunity you definitely gain by developing it is building self-confidence. After all, developing public speaking skills is a very challenging process. It requires us to overcome ourselves, work through our inner insecurities, and sometimes even psychological traumas. But every time you practice it, strengthen your speech, get used to being in public and speaking in front of an audience, you become stronger, more self-assured, and the fear starts to fade away. The second reason is reputation. Reputation within the company, reputation in society, specifically your speaking reputation. What do people think before you start speaking? Are they paying close attention to you because they expect something really interesting? Or do they already assume it's going to be boring and decide to focus on their work instead? This speaking reputation is exactly what gives us the opportunity to capture the audience's attention even before we start talking. If you practice often and perform well in front of an audience, people will look forward to your presentations. This will work in your favor. The third reason is more roles and responsibility. Of course, people who possess public speaking skills are rare, and when such a person appears in a company or in society, they are given additional duties and responsibilities. Why don't you present this report on behalf of our department? Why don't you be the one to communicate our values in the video? Let's send you to this interview, since you have such good speech. On one hand, these are extra tasks, but on the other hand, those who are willing to take on responsibility move up faster in a company, advance more quickly in society, and achieve their goals sooner. Fourth is the growth of both internal and external media presence. After all, people who speak in public have a mass influence. Dozens or even hundreds of people see them and get to know them right away. It's not uncommon for people to approach such speakers after their presentation with additional questions, comments, networking opportunities, or to exchange opinions. Sometimes people even take photos with particularly impressive speakers because they were so captivated by their performance. That's why internal visibility if you frequently speak within your company, and external visibility if you participate in external events and communicate important messages on behalf of yourself or your company are both so important. And finally, the last point, your ideas will be heard, understood, and accepted. After all, the skill of public speaking makes us persuasive, engaging, and attention-grabbing. So if you possess this skill, you will definitely be heard because you speak in an engaging way. You will definitely be understood because you know how to clearly and logically structure your thoughts, and your ideas will certainly be taken into account because you know how to convey your point in a well-reasoned and convincing manner. These are the 5 reasons or 5 advantages that we develop within ourselves when we work on this skill. I really hope that when asked, do you want to develop your public speaking skills? You answer yes, because not everyone has these opportunities. Let me repeat, most people do not know how to speak in public. And to successfully master this skill, subscribe to my Telegram channel. I gladly share with you all the essential key techniques and methods there, which will allow you to master it quickly.